You cannot allow your wife, to go into your WhatsApp instead.
If you want a good family and a happy family, don't go close to your husband's phone.
Of which really, as a man, not everything you put, make it open to your wife.
Oh, he cheated on me with someone. If I find out I'm me, be tempted to quit.
Good day and welcome to Niger Struggle TV. Today we are in Coast City State, Nigeria. As usual, we'll be looking at the things that you can discover from your partner, and you quit the relationship or you quit the marriage, as the case may be. And what are those things that boys and girls do hide from themselves before marriage? Let's go out there and know what people think about this. Thank you.
What will make you quit in a relationship? Relationship is kind of complex, Yeah, what work for A might not be what work for B. But for me, I would say issue of trust. It's quite good for you to have a trust in your partner, because these days you don't want to be where you're working, then you're thinking of what your partner is doing out there, or you just want somebody who is very loyal to you. And especially if you're the kind of person who actually gives out loyalty, you expect that back from your partner. So I think if I found that my partner is not trustworthy, is not loyal, I think I could call it quits.
Okay, for the first question, I will go like this. The first thing that will make me to call it quit is when I discover that the other person is lying to me. That is the first thing. Then the second one, maybe she is trying to dodge something from me, because I like openness. When you be open to me, then I will be open to you. When you tell me this is because everybody has lapses. Nobody is 100%. You understand? So both of us have to put head together to make the thing grow. At least the other side, you will know that there's no way a relationship can keep together without someone maybe someone have been enduring. Not like when two of us showing that I'm the man, I'm the woman, you have to subdue. That is where the problem goes, and it brings separations.
Okay, a whole lot of them, I think, because that's the problem marriages are facing now in Nigeria. That is why marriages don't last, because sincerity is no longer there. A man will come up with one cock and bull story. You tell a lady, you brainwash her. At the end of the day, the both will get married. At the long run, it won't go a long way. The marriage will be a thing of the past. So they hide a lot of things. At times, a man got married some years ago, and the marriage is still there, and you want another lady, and you go there, you tell them one story or the other, and they believe you, and the lady at the end of the day comes to find out that there is another lady already there. I mean, if it were you, what will you do?
When I realized that she normally goes out, that she sex about, she's not with him. That's it. It will make me to quit, because I can't date somebody that's a prostitute. Understand? Such a thing might make me to quit. That's all.
Yeah, you see, when we talk of hiding things, for sure there are wives that does that, and husbands also. They do. But why is it like that? I believe there are some reasons. When both parties are not faithful to themselves, what is that thing that will make them not to be faithful? When that agape love is not fully in them, you see, they start hiding things from themselves. Most especially when the man is a man that is playing game, maybe having friends, concubines outside. There are some certain things he would like to hide from the wife. Either if the wife is also into such, then maybe again, even though if that agape love, that love of God is there are some things also that will make a man to say, oh, in this situation, I have been with this my wife, I've known her for so time. These are the kind of things that she doesn't accept. These are the kind of things that she do accept. Then there are some things they'll see. Okay, if I expose this thing to my wife now, if she knows about it now, I believe she'll kick against it. Of which really, as a man, not everything you make it open to your wife.
Yeah, sometimes some people do, depending. But before you do that, you must have known the person you are dealing with. If it's something
that could cause problem. If he eventually finds out, it's better you open up. Then you now discuss, trash it out, then continue with the relationship. If it entails quitting it, fine, provided that you've told the person the truth.
So what are those things that you discover about your husband that will make you quit your marriage?
No, I'm not talking about no, I can't. There's nothing I will discover from him that will make me to quit marriage, because quitting your marriage is as good as being aimless sort of in life.
So there is nothing your husband will do to you right now that will make you say, I don't want to marry again?
No. It might pain me really, but I will always find a way to forgive.
For better, for worse, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Well, I will say that for me, relationship is a crucial thing when it comes to life issues. So before you make a decision of someone you want to date, you should at least find out things you know and things you can cope with and things you do not know. Maybe there are things that you know, you say, okay, I can go with this, or I can't go with this. You have to know really what you want first. And if it now happens that maybe what you want is not what you are saying, you simply call it off.
Okay, actually, nobody is perfect, but at least if I find out that, take for instance, the only thing that can make me to leave a man is when I find out that he wants to kill me. Yes, men are polygamous in nature.
So if your man is dating somebody else, you're okay with that?
I won't be okay, but I will try my best, and I will try to know why he's doing such thing.
Well, I believe if it's in a marriage that you started with an open hands, what I mean by open hands is a marriage that is being built on sincerity. I don't think a woman should hide anything from the man, or a woman should hide from a woman, the husband. But if it's a marriage that started with falsehood, a marriage that is being built on, stories and the rest of it, when a woman gets to know that the husband is the type that doesn't say the truth, she will keep a whole lot of things away from the husband.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. As a real man that is into marriage, women do a lot of things, a lot of funny things in the family. But when you see yourself as a real man, there are certain things that you can tolerate and bury. All right?
Yes, sir.
But the fact that a woman cannot respect her husband is a taboo, and it's against God's law. The fact that a woman cannot make her husband happy, the bottom line of marriage is happiness. The man lives every other chicks in the society and then clings to you. That means that you are so special. Therefore, you ought to give him happiness. That's what I'm saying. You have to make him happy. You have to respect him.
Yes, sir.
And make him comfortable. You don't just do as if you own you own everything about the man. Or even though you may own him and his property, his property, all right. But then you have to show it by your attitudes, your respect, your humility towards the man. Just what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
So I, for one, as a person, I value respect and I value happiness. That's the bottom line. Anything you are doing and there's no joy and happiness into it, leave it and go. It doesn't worth it at all. Just what I'm saying. So every woman out there should know how to respect her husband and then give him happiness.
The whole trend now in relationship, men cheat a lot. That's one thing. And women, they can't stand it. They can't stand their men cheating or lying to them. You understand? Then once you cheat, you're a liar. And once you find yourself going into that marriage or relationship with that person, you're heading for a disaster. You understand? Because this is something you've noticed earlier on. You have the right to, you have the right to stop it, quit that relationship and look for a better person. No man that is perfect, but at least there are percentage of things, the way you can judge a person.
Well, number one thing is phone. Men don't joke with their phone. If you want a good family and a happy family, don't go close to your husband's phone. Because there are some men, it's better to kill them than going to their WhatsApp or Facebook. The same thing with ladies. And there are some things you will see, maybe it's not true, or his or her former boyfriend or girlfriend, they are no more dating. But due to what we saw, as ladies, you will be mad. So all men, don't joke with their phone. If you are a lady and you want to make a good family, happy family or relationship, don't go to your neighbor's phone. I mean your boyfriend, your fiancé, or your husband. A
girl who is a rogue, when a woman is stealing from you, stealing the same thing you own with her, I mean, it is an impediment, all right, towards marriage. When a woman is deceiving you, moving around, hobnobbing, staying with men, and doing all sorts of malicious things, just what I'm saying. Okay, so I will have to think twice about that marriage. Just what I'm saying. But most importantly is promiscuity. When a woman is promiscuous, just what I'm saying. That one is no-go area at all. The Bible even sanctions that. So when you see a woman in that kind of character or attitude, let me tell you, you hardly can stop it if not by divine attention, divine intervention. It is only God that can stop it, that can say a stop to that. If not, you yourself, you're going to be in trouble, because it's going to also pass it on to your children, and she's going to born for you. So it is very, very important that we begin to think about these things very, very closely. All right? Thank you very much. So once a woman that I'm having in my life is promiscuous, 1, 2, is a rogue. A rogue in the sense that when you keep something in the house, you don't see it again. And by the way, you're staying with her alone in the house. She goes about taking your money on every hour, and you have business together. She won't tell you the truth. You no good account on every hour, and she will just be dodging money, exploiting you, pulling you down. What else do you have to do that to just sack her immediately? Because she doesn't want your progress. She doesn't want you to be progressive in life. Instead of tying her, putting sacrifices for you to grow, she's just eating you down. There is no love there. A woman who loves you will sacrifice herself even to make you happy.
Well, it depends on the angle the relationship is going to. If it's going to end up in marriage, I believe there is no marriage that is perfect. You understand? As a woman, you have to look for ways to adjust things. You be focused in life. It's not about being married or a relation. You have to be focused. Even if your husband is cheating, there are sometimes you overlook some things. Go on with your career. Look for something that keeps you busy in life, and with that you'll be able to look good, and you'll be able to overcome certain things about your relationship.
Well, I don't pray for that, but if it comes, well, mostly what I don't like in my life is somebody who is trying to lie for me, especially when if a woman collects something from your room or something like that, the woman will not tell you. And if I eventually find out that you are one that took that thing, I will not be happy with you, but not to quit. But I have to warn you that you should not do that. But if you continue, I will invite a third party to tell you that what you are doing is not good, okay? But not to quit.
I don't think if anything can stop me or anything can prevent me, as far as I love the person, I can enjoy anything.
So, if you discover that your boyfriend or your husband is cheating on you, is lying to you, all that, you still continue with the marriage or relationship?
Yeah, I'll continue. I'll try to make him understand or work it out with him and see if I'm lacking or if he needs anything.
Unfaithfulness. That's just it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So what are those things that you think young boys hide away from young girls until they get married?
That's those people that are into double dating. Those that are double dating, and I think that's it.
There are some secret that you can keep to yourself, and secret that you can tell your husband or your friend. I don't think a husband should tell her wife all his secrets, or the wife should tell the husband all the secrets, like really? Family matters and other things.
Well, it's just like the bad side of the person. The person will hide it, maybe eventually if the person comes into the house, and especially when you have wedded, if they have wedded, that is where I now find out that this is the way this person is behaving. Because I know that some girls used to hide it. But immediately the guy called that he wants to marry her, she started pretending that she's very, very innocent, that she doesn't have any relationship with some other person, especially young girls. They will tell the guy that they have not had any relationship with somebody, that they're still a virgin, you know, that kind of thing. And eventually you find out that it's not true. So what do? You feel bad now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you for this question. You know, things concerning nefarious thing coming up, you know, you really have to look for it. You know, you verify. It's not just that you had people talking about it. You have to verify. Then if you verify and find out that she's into such a thing, what you have to do is that you call her up, you know. But you know, people differ. To me, I'm a jealous type, and my 100% trust is gone. So I'm just gonna call it a quit. You know, for some others, they will have to advise, you know, let the love, you know, continue to be flaming up. But for me, I will just call it a quit. You know, I don't like anything distrust. You know, I will give you my 100% trust. Once you just fuck off in that situation, in that angle, you're already done. You're fired. If it is American people, you're fired already.
I guess that would be domestic violence. I guess if I get hit, if he beats me, I mean, my life is at stake. All other things can be forgiven, I guess, if it's not out of hand.
Wow, you can forgive him of every other thing? But
yes, if he cheats once or twice, I think that's forgivable. But if it's a habit, I mean, my life is at stake as well. So I should HIV and all those other kind of STDs. So
what I'm trying to say is that if he is unfaithful, if he's double dating and he if he opens up before before someone opens it up to me, I think I'll forgive him. But if I finally find out myself that he's dating someone, that he's unfaithful to me, or he cheated on me with someone, if I find out, I may be tempted to quit.
It may be that maybe she has a child at home. She could hide that. For the guy, maybe he could lie, financial status, especially if they're not in the same locality. You know, he can overhype himself to appear to be a big boy or something. So that happens a lot.
Well, things like this, you know, before you met your husband or before your husband met you, he or she must have previous friends that they are keeping, you know. You don't just call it a quit, you know, dropping off like in your WhatsApp now, you know. Some men that are WhatsApping and also so all these recent married couple, you cannot allow your wife, you know, to go into your WhatsApp. Instead, there was one thing one picture I was watching one at a certain time, you know. They said, hey, honey, can you kill a lion for me, or you let me check your WhatsApp this thing for me? The man said, it's better I kill a lion than you check him out. You know, such a thing, you know. You know, such a thing, you know, coming up. So it takes time, you know. All those your friends you made previously, you can't just drop them off. So you have to safeguard certain information. You understand? Same thing is applicable to the woman. So that is it, in my own point of view.
You have heard every of the people that I interviewed say their mind, pour out their mind out on what they think will actually make them to quit their relationship if they get to find out that the person they love or the person they have been dating or their husband is cheating on them. One of the things that they said is promiscuity. Some said cheating, some said stealing, a lot of things they said. So it depends on what you think. Like they say, opinion, everybody has his or hers. Thank you very much for still holding on and keep watching Niger Struggle TV. Make sure you like our page on Facebook, on Instagram, and make sure you share our videos. I still remain myself, Kingsley KK Ezewome. Stay tuned and keep dispensing the good news of Niger Struggle TV.